It is 3:14 in the morning, the house is silent, the world is asleep, but you are wide awake. Your body is exhausted, your eyes burn, but your brain is running a marathon. You're replaying an awkward conversation from 5 years ago, worrying about an email and, worst of all, you're doing the math. If I fall asleep right this second, I'll get exactly 3 hours and 12 minutes of rest. If this sounds like your nightly ritual, you are not alone. Insomnia is a modern epidemic. And the standard advice? Take a pill. Pop a gummy. Just knock yourself out. But here is the hard truth. Sedation is not sleep. And if you are relying on that bottle of melatonin on your nightstand, you might actually be making your insomnia worse in the long run. In this video, we are throwing out the prescription pad. I am going to show you 7 scientifically proven natural ways to beat insomnia. These aren't just drink warm milk tips. These are biological hacks to reset your internal clock. And I'm going to explain the specific science of why taking external melatonin can shut down your body's ability to make it naturally. If you are ready to finally sleep through the night, hit that like button, and let's dive in. Before we fix the problem, we have to talk about the M word, melatonin. Marketing has told us that melatonin is just a harmless natural supplement, but biologically, it is a powerful hormone. Your body already has a factory designed to produce it. Deep inside your brain, you have a tiny organ called the pineal gland. Think of this gland as a faucet. When the sun goes down and your eyes stop detecting light, the faucet turns on and drips natural melatonin into your bloodstream. This natural melatonin is the hormone of darkness. It acts as a signal to every cell in your body saying, the day is done, lower the temperature, shift into repair mode. Here is the problem. Your body naturally produces about 0.3 milligrams of melatonin. That's a tiny, precise amount, but look at the supplements in the drugstore. They are 3 milligrams, 5 milligrams, sometimes 10 milligrams. That is 10 to 30 times what your body naturally needs. When you flood your brain with that much external hormone every night, you trigger a negative feedback loop. Your pineal gland detects this massive flood of melatonin and says, whoa, we have way too much in here, I guess I don't need to work anymore. So, it stops producing it. You effectively shut down your own factory. This creates dependency. The moment you stop taking the pill, you can't sleep at all because your body has forgotten how to make the signal on its own. The goal of today's video is to reopen your factory. Here are the 7 ways to do it. Way number 1 is the foundation of all sleep. It's called the solar anchor. Most people with insomnia focus on the night, but the clock for your sleep actually starts the moment you wake up. Your circadian rhythm is solar-powered. To produce melatonin at 10 p.m., you need a spike of cortisol at 7 a.m. I know we think of cortisol as the stress hormone, but in the morning, it's good. It's the wake up and go signal. When sunlight hits the photoreceptors in your eyes, it starts a biological timer. It tells your brain, wake up now, but release melatonin in exactly 14 hours. The protocol: within 30 minutes of waking up, get outside. Do not just look through a window. Modern glass blocks the specific light wavelengths you need. Step outside for 10 to 20 minutes. This anchors your rhythm. If you miss the morning light, you miss the evening sleep. Way number 2 requires some math. We have to talk about adenosine and caffeine. Throughout the day, a chemical called adenosine builds up in your brain. It's like sleep pressure. The more of it you have, the sleepier you feel. Caffeine works by blocking the receptors that detect adenosine. It doesn't give you energy, it just hides your fatigue. But here is the kicker. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 hours. If you have a cup of coffee at 4 p.m., 50% of that caffeine is still active in your brain at 10 p.m. You might fall asleep, but your brain will struggle to enter deep sleep, delta waves, because the caffeine is still fighting for those receptors. The rule: no caffeine 10 hours before bed. If lights out is at 10 p.m., the coffee pot is off limits after noon. Way number 3 relies on physics. Your core body temperature needs to drop by about 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit to initiate sleep. If you are too hot, you cannot sleep deep. 2 steps here: cool room. Keep your bedroom between 60 and 68 degrees, 15-20 degrees. It should feel like a cave. 1. The hot bath. Hack: take a hot bath or shower 90 minutes before bed. This sounds contradictory. Why heat up to cool down? When you are in the hot water, your blood rushes to your skin. When you step out into the cool air, that heat radiates off you rapidly. This causes a massive, sudden drop in core temperature. That drop is a biological signal that knocks you out. Now, you are in bed, the room is cool, but your heart is racing. You feel tired but wired. You need way number 4, the 4-7-8 breathing technique. This is a parasympathetic hack. It physically forces your heart rate to slow down by stimulating the vagus nerve. Only use this technique if your overall health allows. Let's do one round right now. Inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds, then hold the breath for 7 seconds. Finally, exhale forcefully through your mouth, making a whoosh sound for 8 seconds. That long, 8-second exhale is the magic. It tells your brain, we are safe, we can rest. Do this for 4 cycles, and it is biologically impossible to stay in a high-stress state. But what if your body is relaxed but your mind is racing? You're worrying about bills. This is linear thinking, and it keeps you awake. To sleep you need random thinking, the kind of nonsense thoughts you have right before you dream. We can force this with way number 5, cognitive shuffling. Here is the game. Pick a letter, like B. Now visualize a word that starts with B. Bear, ball, boat. Keep going until you run out of B words. Then pick a new letter. The key is to visualize the object for just a second. This is boring enough to put you to sleep, but engaging enough to occupy the part of your brain that wants to worry about your taxes. It scrambles the anxiety signal. Way number 6 is my favorite because it sounds crazy. It is called paradoxical intention. The biggest driver of chronic insomnia is sleep performance anxiety. You get into bed thinking, I have to sleep now or I'll be a zombie tomorrow. That pressure creates cortisol. Cortisol wakes you up. So, flip the script. Instead of trying to sleep, your goal is to try to stay awake. Get in bed, turn off the lights, but keep your eyes gently open. Tell yourself, I am just going to lie here and rest, but I'm going to try to keep my eyes open for a few more minutes. By giving yourself permission to stay awake, you remove the performance anxiety. The pressure valve releases, and usually when you stop fighting for sleep, sleep just sneaks up on you. Finally, way number 7. If nothing else works, you need the nuclear option from CBTI, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. It is called stimulus control. Right now, your brain is confused. It thinks your bed is a place for tossing, turning, scrolling, and worrying. You need to break that association. The rule: if you haven't fallen asleep in about 15 or 20 minutes, get up, leave the bedroom, go to a dim corner of the house, read a boring book, meditate, do not look at your phone. Stay there until you feel that heavy sleep drive hitting your eyelids. Only then do you go back to bed. You have to teach your brain that the bed is for 2 things only: sleep and intimacy, not worrying. If you stay in bed awake, you are training yourself to be an insomniac. Now, before you go and try these out tonight, I need to share a very important reality check. While insomnia is often just a result of bad habits or stress, sometimes your inability to sleep is a check engine light for your body. Insomnia can be a symptom of deeper underlying health issues, or emotional and mental health struggles like depression or chronic anxiety. If you try these natural tips and nothing changes, or if your insomnia is severely impacting your life, please follow up with your healthcare provider. There is no shame in getting professional help to find the root cause. Also, be smart about which of these tips you use. Only try the items that are appropriate for your specific body. For example, we talked about way number 4, the breathing technique. That requires you to hold your breath and restrict airflow. If you have a respiratory condition like asthma or COPD, or a heart condition, that might not be safe or comfortable for you. Don't force it. Listen to your body and only use the methods that feel safe for your specific health situation. Insomnia is frustrating, but your body wants to sleep. It knows how to do this. We just have to get out of the way and give it the right signals. I have a challenge for you. Don't try to do all 7 of these tonight. That's too much pressure. Pick one. Maybe tonight you try the cognitive shuffling. Maybe tomorrow morning you try the solar anchor. Pick one, try it, and let me know in the comments how it worked for you. If this video helped you, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for more ways to master your health naturally. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams.